and then thinking about data. And so it started being this very much like trans system kind of perspective. And over the years, I feel like when you're doing innovation work, I always say that innovation is dangerous. It's new territory. There's no guidelines. There's no regulatory. We do have regulatory around the process and stuff so far, but right, like whatever happens, happens, and what you're learning. So that gets a lot of like challenges and like you have to answer a lot of questions. And I think that I just got good at that. And eventually, back in the day, I trained in school for more like statistics and math stuffy, but the world of artificial intelligence back in the day, machine learning, it's all rooted and interconnected. But back in the day, we weren't there yet with generative AI. But it was really important because a lot of the training that we received was really about implications and bias. And right now, in today's world, we are having a lot of freedom and opportunity, right? But I'm not saying we need to gatekeep because that's not the process that we need to do to scale innovation, but there's no guidance and regulation in some way. So kind of like landed me there, landed in the world of more like I would say data science. And I say that so loosely because I mentioned the data science and the machine learning part because there's divisions as to what it could mean. But doing work for nonprofits, and through that, we have clients all over. And so just note, it wasn't a specific nonprofit type. I wasn't working specifically with housing organizations or organizations that were doing um, public welfare work or anything of the nature. It was really supporting because data is so agnostic and technology is so agnostic. So landing here in my career, I kind of had the opportunity to really see the sector through my lens, which is technology, which I think it fits nicely with who I am because I have all this training from different kind of perspectives, right? And like math and not blah blah. But then it's like so agnostic that I can just sit at a situation. But then it's so integral also. And so I really like the job and I like the sector because it kind of speaks to who I am as a scientist, even though I don't necessarily practice science the same that I did before. But my job here kind of landed me there, and now I focus more. The impact strategy world is really taking a step back from the technical delivery and the implementation work, and after doing so much of it and talking to so many people, both strategically and more tactically, and thinking about ecosystems of stakeholders, I've kind of just found myself in this world of like question mark nonprofit sector work.